you check the children. Show a little match sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes. That is what
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
And Jaime and Fuego, yeah.
That's right. Fuego is back, and we are here to do a trailer reaction roundup. We got a few good trailers staring us in the face, so I say we just jump right into them. What do you say?
Do it proper, sir.
All right. So, the first thing we're going to be doing is the newest trailer for Borderlands, which isn't much horror necessarily. It is definitely, there are horror aspects to the game that it's based on, but it looks like it's going to be more fun, violent than anything else.
Yeah, this is just a few days away now, too. This upcoming Friday, I think this comes out, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're more concerned about the horror movie that comes out. Okay, all right. So let's take a look here at Borderlands. This is the final trailer for the film. We'll give it a go here in 3, 2, 1, go.
Brave vault hunters.
Kate Blanchett, man.
That sounds like the same dude from the game.
You ready to kick some ass?
Never played the game. I just remember the Mohawk dude from the covers.
Yeah. I think that guy's name is Marcus. So that's Tiny Tina. That's awesome.
I'm the only one who can open the vault.
Yeah. Making Tiny Tina a central character was smart.
So everyone's been saying this looks like poor man's Guardians. I don't know if I could go into
I mean,
that.
this
but...
is literally
Yeah.
Guardians, but yeah. I mean, I get it.
Now that's the character that I recognize from some of that.
Yeah, Jack Black is Claptrap. I'm not
He's
sure
a little
about
robot,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, not this Freddy, next Freddy.
Oh man, that CG looks a little jank.
A little bit.
I don't want to.
Oh. Oh. Oh god.
Yeah, a lot of star power involved, you know?
And a green black.
Yeah, she was in Barbie. I
Oh,
recognize
that was
that
Bobby
dude.
Lee.
Yeah.
Kate Blanchett playing who she's playing is a little questionable.
A bit of a stretch.
Yeah. I like that we saw Moxie really briefly. Everyone loves Moxie.
Eli Roth
it looks
doing
fun.
this. Yeah,
I mean, it looks fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm not going in with like big expectations or anything.
No, I'm not expecting any kind of depth.
Isn't the game pretty R-rated, and this being
It
a
is very much
PG-13
so.
movie?
It's essentially the Deadpool of first-person shooters.
Okay.
Like on the weekend of Deadpool and Wolverine, it couldn't be more appropriate to compare the two, because Deadpool is definitely irreverent superhero action. Borderlands is irreverent first-person shooter action.
Okay.
Like literally the same. Guardians of the Galaxy, also irreverent superhero, just not nearly as irreverent as Deadpool. This is closer to Deadpool as far as irreverency.
Tone of the games
Yeah,
and stuff. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this was just one that since so many different first-person shooter franchises were getting off the ground around the same time, and like there was this. I know Fallout was around the same time.
Fallout
too,
was
and,
amazing, just for different reasons.
And
it's
I've
actually
heard
really good.
Good stuff about the show, right? Walter Goggins, I want
Walton
to say.
Goggins,
Well,
yeah.
Walton Goggins, yeah, I dig him. But yeah, like those were two series of FPS games that I just never played, and yet they were all coming around about the same time. So I don't know, man. I mean, I'm gonna use my A-list to see it.
Oh yeah, I'll
beyond
see it
that,
for sure. Yeah. But
don't,
it's because I buy A-list, so it's easy to commit.
Yeah. Now I know
screen.
Eli Roth did most of it, but then they had to bring that kid Tim Miller in to finish it up because Eli Roth had some scheduling conflicts for reshoots or whatever, the pickups. So I don't know. It looks fun enough, but I can see some of the criticism comparison, to the Guardians vibe a little bit.
Oh
so.
yeah, well, it's definitely going for that as far as the
Soundtrack.
the trailer and the soundtrack for sure.
So Jamie Lee's a bad guy in this, right? From what I
guess
understand?
I'm not sure, but there's Moxie right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, Moxie's
Looking pretty
She
good.
owns the bar. Yeah, Moxie's dope. That's a good rendition of Moxie, actually. I hadn't really
the outfit.
paused on it. Do you?
It looks like something from an Avatar music video, but it's a theatrical metal band from Sweden. But
yeah,
Cool.
I'm about it. I'm just gonna check my critic brain at the door and just kind of try and enjoy it, and then I'll turn the brain on afterwards to evaluate. But I think it could be fun.
Now, there's a number of these games, right? There's like 3, 4.
Yeah, there's Borderlands 3 was the 3 official titles, and then they did a couple of extended DLCs for them, and then they also did a Borderlands Telltale game, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
And then they also did...
I've heard the story's quite rich, so maybe the Telltale would be a good, like, just primer, maybe?
I haven't played the Telltale game, but then they also did Tiny Tina's Bunkers and Badasses is what the game originally was, but it's the dragon, the medieval game. They did a medieval Borderlands where it was more melee weapons with some guns instead of all guns.
Oh, okay, so not like a hack and slash. It's still a first-person.
It's still first-person shooter, but there's a lot of meleeing and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's been like 4 core games.
Yeah, because that's more for like Morrowind and things like that,
right?
Where,
that's what it came off as.
Okay.
Yeah, but with the art style of Borderlands, so it worked out pretty well. Oh shit! You know what? I never turned on the screen, so I'll just have to plug that in after the fact.
Oh,
that's fine. I can do that. That's not a problem. All right, so that's Borderlands.
Cool.
Let me go ahead and do Cukoo. The final trailer for Cukoo is next. So let's take a look
at that. Getting some high-profile attention with this one, man.
Indeed,
Dan Stevens in another horror movie.
After the Neon's Long Legs, this is Neon's next big release in the horror genre. So let's take a look. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. A lot of buzz on the festival circuit for this one.
Please let me in right now! Please let me
in! Okay.
I'm police investigator Henry Lando. I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident.
I need you to help me find that woman.
There's Cecil Stevens. He's got like a little flute recorder thing going on.
What's out there? Very bonkers and deliriously entertaining.
Not good.
The closer you come to where we are now, the amount of people that have encountered the woman.
Dope cinematography with those forest settings, man.
When are we gonna see some action?
Interesting. It is called Cukoo, so
yeah, it's got to be about mental health. Obviously.
Being weird is going to be part of it.
Why did you bring us here?
You are here because your family belongs here.
That's a fucking weird way to put it.
It feels so good.
Need you to come to me now, angel.
Nice.
I'm wondering how much is getting spoiled for me.
I know, this is the final trailer.
They tend to do that, unfortunately.
If I were you,
well, Neon has been pretty good about their marketing, so maybe not.
I wouldn't want to get hurt even more.
Interesting.
Yeah, this has been on my radar for a while.
That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Dan Stevens is
coming up pretty soon.
Pretty big currently. So.
Well, yeah. Abigail already this year. This is another one. He's just cast in the new season of The Terror. He's reestablishing himself.
Kong X Godzilla too.
He was. Yeah, that's right. He was the goofy dancing guy.
Dude. Yeah.
So he's having quite a year, man. A lot of high-profile stuff. So.
For sure. This looks good though. You know, it's not quite as enigmatic as the Longlegs trailers were, but it still looks interesting and engaging. So
yeah, and I mean, anything Neon puts out, they're kind of like I hate to say a safer A24 because their stuff doesn't eschew quite as artsy and weird. And it's a little more straightforward a lot of the time with the stuff that they select and point out, although the dance movie that was about them all drinking acid and dancing around. I'm trying to remember what the hell it was called, but in any event, yeah, man, they are a name that's up there for me with the A24s and with the IFC Midnights and stuff. So I'm usually pretty interested in what they decide to market and distribute. So yeah.
All right. Well, we're in for something with it at the very least.
Yeah.
So.
Same day as the last trailer too. Same day as Borderlands. It hits the.
Oh wow!
So,
okay, so I guess we'll be covering this one.
Alternate
well, maybe
programming.
both of them. Who knows?
Oh, this is the Psycho Goreman
yeah,
guys thing.
Psycho Goreman's next movie is.
You just had an
Frankie
unboxing
Freako.
Related to this, right?
I did indeed. Yeah,
or related to that director. Yeah,
the anthology comic for Psycho Goreman, and then a bunch of extras that they included in like playing cards and stickers and posters, stuff like that. So. This is, I liked Psycho Goreman a lot, so I'm interested in this. Let's
Hunky
take a look.
Boys.
3, 2, 1, go.
If all goes well, I should be back Sunday evening.
I don't even want to
telling you what I got planned for the weekend. Oh, 8:30. That is late even for a Friday.
Ready for the party of a lifetime?
What?
What?
Call Frankie Freako's Fun Time phone. Call now.
This is Frankie.
Are you ready?
Ready for what?
What?
Party, my man.
I'm ready. I'm ready to party.
Here we
This is so old school. What?
No,
we don't even get to
like
see
the
them?
guys.
Oh,
that-
come on.
I saw. Okay, so from the dolls and things that I've seen, it looks like it's kind of Ghoulies throwback,
or like Cabbage
whatever.
Patch
yeah,
Kids
Cabbage Patch,
almost.
or
They don't
Garbage
even
Pail
show
Kids,
one?
right?
Yeah, Garbage
yeah,
Pail Kids.
Yeah, because we see one of them, the dude with the mohawk and the sunglasses, right? You know, in the promotional thing, but. This is a bit disappointing, if I'm going to be honest,
I
man.
want to see
Yeah,
more of that.
that, yeah,
Come
that
on,
dude right
show
there.
us some of the goods.
Yeah, because I saw there was another one that was like a cop-looking guy or something when they had them
Yeah.
both sitting in the seat at the Fantasia premiere. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, well,
Yeah,
if that's all we get, that's all I have to say about it.
It's definitely looking quite low budge. I'll give them that.
That's true. Definitely
Yeah,
looks
'cause we
like
can see
an
them on the
older
poster right there.
frickin'
Yeah.
full moon movie. you
Very
know?
full moon. Yeah, you're totally right about that. Yeah.
All right, so next up is going to be the first full trailer for Hellboy the Crooked Man, which I'm actually really excited about. I know there's a whole thing where some people think it looks low budget,
Yep,
or
I've heard that
it just
criticism.
doesn't look as good, but I watched the teaser trailer and I'm of the mind that it actually looks more like the Hellboy comic than anything we've gotten previous. Previous, they tried to make Hellboy a big budget horror thing, and that's not really what Hellboy is.
I did like the Golden Army quite a bit.
No, they
but-
were good movies.
yeah.
They were enjoyable movies, but it's not what Hellboy is at its soul. This, at least the teaser trailer seemed like it might be. So I'm excited to see if that's confirmed or not.
Yeah, and from
because
what
I'll
I-
be the first to say if I'm wrong. But we'll see.
And then from what I understand, the creator is more heavily involved in the process of like the script and overseeing everything, even if it is of a lower amount of money that they have to work with. So yeah, man, very
Let's check it
curious
out.
here.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
There's something going on here. I
Ah.
need to understand it. Like you do.
And this is based on one of the stories from the comics, right?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
You might say a demonic entity falls under our expertise.
Ooh.
Ketchup Entertainment. Jesus.
Man's waiting on you.
That's interesting.
Jesus.
Wrestle that snipe.
Oh, pop its head.
Oh, you didn't want me to squash?
Squashing's good.
Okay. So maybe that's the involvement I was thinking.
Most just called him the Crooked Man.
Nice.
I thought Big Red wasn't scared of anything.
The Crooked Man might have been a story by Richard Corbin, the late great Richard Corbin,
You hear something?
the artist.
Your road ends in the dark like mine.
Let's just keep on coming.
It ain't even really begun.
Oh boy.
Dude, I love how horror this is compared to the other
Oh, it's
ones.
straight up horror, full blown, man.
Come on, Snake, let's rattle.
I like it.
That's, yeah, this is so Hellboy. Comic Hellboy.
By way they know not.
I will make the darkness light. And the crooked things straight.
Okay.
Alright.
You doubt the power of prayer?
It's not David Allen Greer, right?
Just in case.
Cover all your bases, man. Yeah.
That looks good
so,
to me.
So Mignola is getting a screenplay credit, so that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, again, this feels a lot more like the Hellboy comics than the last few, all of the previous Hellboy movies have.
Yeah.
They just feel so big, and honestly, that first Hellboy to me, plays a little League of Extraordinary Gentlemenly to me.
I can see that.
But they were still, again, they're still entertaining movies. I did like the Golden Army quite a bit as well.
That's my favorite of the two.
Yeah. The third one had one of the coolest sequences in any of the movies, if not the coolest sequence, with when the monsters first emerge from hell and just start snacking and destroying on humans.
That was when we were reviewing it, we both commented on that.
Amazing scene.
Yeah, because that was when they went R-rated, because the Guillermo ones were PG-13. This one is presumably R-rated as well.
Presumably.
Leaning more so into the horror than even the R-rated one with Harbor did.
This looks great to me. I think it looks awesome. You know, I don't.
So that's our Crooked Man.
Yep,
that's
one of the representations. Dude? Yeah, if I recall correctly.
Oh, so it's like shapeshift. And so have you read? Well,
I'm not sure.
Then?
I have it. I don't know where it is. I think I packed it up. It might actually. If the Hellboy comics are over there, I have it right over there. But yeah, it's. I think it was a story written by Richard Corbin. If I'm not, or not written by, drawn by Richard Corbin, who was an amazing artist, very singular in his. When you see Richard Corbin artwork, you know it's Richard Corbin artwork. So
which is interesting because doesn't Mike singular. Also draw too?
Mike draws a lot of his stories. Yeah, there's not very many people that have drawn Hellboy stories other than him, but Richard Corbin is one of them.
Yeah, yeah, because he did an Alien comic, which was really rad. It was like an Alien Samurai comic, Salvation, I think it was called. That was really dope.
Mignon is a really talented artist too. But yeah, so I'm excited about this. I think this looks great.
Yeah,
I think it looks definitely entertaining, and it's a nice shifting of the gears from what we've seen so far with Hellboy.
Yeah, and from what I understand, it's gonna have like a limited theatrical and then bop to the VODs. So,
okay, all right. Well, then I will support it.
Cool. Yeah, same.
All right, so that is Hellboy the Crooked Man. Let's move on to something called Last Straw. Oh, man, we still have a healthy amount left here. All right.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
So we'll try and cruise through the rest because we have a live stream in 45 minutes. So we may not spend a ton of time analyzing a lot of these. We got through the ones I really wanted to anyway. So let's see what else we got. Last Straw. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, this one. I know I added it to my itinerary of releases, but.
Take a deep breath. Who am I speaking with? There's blood on the floor. Sir, can you...
More Shot Studios.
You ever feel like you're living somebody else's life? I feel like I'm stuck. Manager at Fat Bottom Bistro.
You're late.
Funny name.
Again.
I'm working the late shift.
Somebody has to be there while the lights are on. You can handle that, right?
Sounds like Thomas Hayden Church.
Okay, BD.
Where's your emergency?
I got these kids harassing me.
Why are you doing this?
Strangers vibes for sure, obviously.
They're out there and they're messing with me. I'm all alone here. Did you hear anything I just said?
Yep. You're here all by yourself.
No!
Despite seeming one location, the acting and filmmaking appear pretty good.
Make sure to bring that Fat Bottom back to Fat Bottom Bistro again soon.
On my birthday.
Looks okay, but very Strangers knockoff.
Yeah, yeah. And especially with, the recent remake that...
Which I still haven't seen.
It wasn't as terrible as a lot of people were making it out to be, but then again, I don't have, like, the highest, like, esteem and affinity for that original... I think it was Brian Bertino who did it, of The Monster, and, one of our favorite filmmakers as far as genre stuff goes. But, I mean, once again, the acting looks pretty capable here, but, I mean, just too derivative with the masks and everything. And so...
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, not my favorite. I mean, it's honestly giving me vibes of Jason Goes to Hell. So I don't know. I'm kind of I'm not super keen on that.
Yeah,
but
she's cute.
It looks like it might be fun. So I might give it a try here. Maybe I'll hear what people think first. All right, so that's Last
Smith
Straw.
Has to say on Sinister because he's going to reviews everything. Less.
This is called Lizzy Lazarus. Don't know much about this one,
Like
but
the alliteration
can
of
guess.
the name.
3, 2, 1, go.
You think we can bring her back?
I know it.
The native tribes of this region believe that if we bury Lizzie in the zone at the exact moment of the solstice, she'll come back. What the fuck was that?
We're about to use dark magic to reanimate your dead sister, but you don't think serial killers are real?
What did you two fight about, Eli?
Nothing. It wasn't a fight.
Then why was she crying?
I don't know.
How could you not know?
He had a hand in it, I'm guessing.
Of course, it's all fucked up. We wouldn't be out here if everything was normal.
You want me to admit it? I don't believe in any of this shit. No resurrection, no aliens. I just miss her.
I think the acting might be the biggest hurdle
Yeah.
for this one.
Yeah, it's not the biggest strength I've seen so far.
You want me to have said or done something so horrible that it made her drive off in the middle of the night, swerve into a guardrail, and crash into the creek.
Why would I want that?
Jesus.
It's not your fault.
A little bit of a rough watch so far. Now, her I recognize. The dead sister looks familiar. I know I've seen her in some stuff.
What if we just swallow our pride and go back?
Nope.
Yeah, hard pass, unfortunately.
Yep.
I dig up my sister for the second time today.
Yeah, hard pass for me too.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Lizzy Lazarus. Not for me.
Yeah, it might
Unless
be better
I
than the
hear some
trailer
things,
looks,
you know, yeah.
But yeah,
Could be.
Just, personal opinion.
Next one, I don't know much more about. It's called Pater Noster and the Mission of Light. So I don't know
Quite
what
a title.
that means. Oh, that's an aggressive way to
Pater
start.
Noster.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right.
Do you know what this is? Yeah, Peter Noster and the Mission of Light. Major, want this item for me? I'd kill for a copy.
Word has it, the lucky one's destroyed.
Sax Man.
Cursed?
If you believe in that sort of thing.
I don't. This commune put it out in the early 70s. Rare as shit.
Okay.
No one has had any contact with anyone from the Mission of Light since they disappeared in the mid-1970s.
One Noster is still alive.
Yeah, it's Sax Man from Lost Boys. Too.
They worship at the altar of madness.
This isn't normal.
Soon, you'll feel all of us inside of you.
Victimhood is the social currency of these kids today. If they want to play it, let them be it.
Fuck your entire generation!
Fear is incredibly powerful.
Like, I get what they're going for.
And the fact that they have to declare it to be an underground film.
Yeah. I get what they're going for, but it's not hitting it for me.
I will say that, like, as far as low budge compared to the low budge of the previous film, this feels significantly more creative as far as just the assault of different things going
From
on.
low budge standpoint, sure.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'm interested in it.
Well, I'm significantly more interested in this than I was the previous trailer. You
Fair
know,
enough.
the
Fair
cult
enough.
aspect, the music. You know, it's going for some really gross stuff. The pregnancy image, some of the other bits with this cult. I don't know. I would at least give this a watch on maybe Screambox or something if it makes its way over there. I don't know if I would want to pay full like VOD money, but yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. That's Pater Noster. Let's move on from that to something called Round the Decay. Don't know anything about this one either. So
Another one.
This might be another quick one. Here we go.
Let us
3,
see.
2, 1, go.
You're in shock right now. But you're safe here. I know that you're exhausted, but I'm going to ask you a few questions. Is that all right?
I actually like the acting so far. You can tell she's very earnest, even without saying anything.
The mountain?
And the dude with me too.
Pleasure.
Come take a look at this view!
That is alarming.
To introduce you all to a new resident of Newport's Valley.
Leave the valley before something really terrible happens.
So the rest of us wanted to get away, so we went to some
She's
cave.
selling it well. Good on that.
Did you see something?
Why did she do it? She's supposed to save us.
What was that?
Scared?
So I'm not sure human killer or supernatural or somewhere. I don't know. Monsters? Oh boy.
It's all right. You can scream now.
That looks like it might be the guy that played Arthur Morgan in Red Dead. The acting looks okay. I mean, it looks okay. It just doesn't look great. Doesn't look super engaging.
Yeah. I kind of prefer the previous trailer as far as you know, keeping in this theme of, you know, lower budget, smaller releases and whatnot. But yeah, I will definitely echo the acting from most involved. Seems pretty decent, but not really giving us much of an. The whole tagline, predictably, of monsters, you know, can kill monsters. I mean, will we have just bad people against other bad people,
Probably.
or will there be a supernatural element? Because they kind of hinted at both as possibilities. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. We'll see. We'll see what we hear about it.
Yes.
All right. So that is Round the Decay. Next up is
another low budget Sharky, huh?
This one is.
Did you watch the Paris
an
one?
actual Asylum one? I did. Under Paris was actually really, really good. It's in my top 5, top 6 now.
Oh.
I think I enjoyed the hell out of it. Well, what's better besides
as far as shark movies
yeah,
go?
exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right, 3, 2, 1. I mean, this is
right.
Asylum. I am not expecting much.
There's one that came. Oh, this is Asylum. Oh
Yep.
boy.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. I mean, Asylum is a
Yeah,
20-plus-year-old company, and they
kind of
still
company.
aren't like trying to improve.
Well, they have their lane and they continue to drive in it, right?
You can't have a fishing tournament without any fish, and there's plenty of them just outside that dam.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
Oh man.
Yeah, some great looking effects. Right
That's
there.
actually not a bad looking shark.
Yeah.
Great white from the look of the dorsal.
We need.
I was talking to the little explosion-y thing more so than the shark. Shark doesn't look bad.
But I need your help. Looks like they blew a hole in the dam.
This shark is back, and we need to find a way to kill it before it hurts anyone else.
He still isn't picking up.
Shark! Get out of the water!
A demon.
It's the same shark that killed my brother.
Oh my god.
Oh man, it's a Jaws revenge sort of situation. It's personal.
Go outside and I'll meet you out back. 220 grain bullets and a 30-06. I'm coming with you.
I will do whatever I need.
Oh my, she has a big gun.
What's that?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Get some, dude.
Oh yeah, there's the Asylum we know.
Yeah.
Nope, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. All of these fucking Asylum shark movies are exactly the same.
Dude, even
No,
the ones
thank
that
you.
allegedly aspire a little bit better have still not really delivered. I mean, Last Breath is the one that I think just came out, right? That's another shark one that just it's in theaters and on VOD.
You know what? I'm going to save this one just because I think we only have a more low budget after it. So there's only 3 trailers left. So let's do something called Black Mass, which is also coming to Screenbox. So bound to be amazing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is Bloody streaming service, and they're.
I love Bloody Disgusting, and Screenbox has, what was that one? Low Lives that was actually good, or was that Shudder?
I don't remember.
Might have been.
Low Life was a movie, but that's
Low
a
Life
film.
was a movie from this year that got a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
Anyway, Screambox has put out a couple of winners.
Yeah.
It's just it's a little slow to get going.
Yeah, and some solid international horror too. Lots of great older, more catalog titles that they find their windows to present and stuff. The original things that are exclusives to them, not always. I mean, Shudder typically has them beat, I would say, but as far as horror streaming services go, but then,
So this is a Fright Fest trailer. So here we go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
See that thing on the news? When people said they thought I was scarier than the shark in Jaws?
Oh boy, it's quite a boast.
I'm not doing this again. You can turn yourself in and change it. You know it right now.
I'm not going back to prison. That's not a life.
Oh, serial killer cinema. Okay.
Looks like it's
Anyway,
70s,
I don't need to go back.
maybe.
Innocent people don't go to prison.
I don't know why you put yourself through this. Are you hearing me? It's not okay.
Those over the shoulder shots. I'm not sure how much.
He left us for dead!
Is this the man? Do you recognize this man? Is this the man who attacked you?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not gonna waste my time on that one.
I was getting slightly inferior vibes to the one with Matt Dillon, the one that Lars von Trier did. Did you ever see it?
Oh, House of Jack Bill. I love that one.
I thought that one was excellent, honestly. Yeah,
So the next one
period,
is something called The Night Is Young. Yeah, I just don't want to waste too much time.
Yeah. We have limited amounts still available. Yeah, Black Mass, or The Black Mass, I should say, not to be confused with the Johnny Depp film. But.
This one's called The Night Is Young. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I don't normally make videos like this, but this is it's a really interesting night. I was stood up, and now I have another date. Her name's Amelia, and she's kind of amazing.
Don't get too ahead of yourself now.
Found footage.
I like the music. Vampire?
Yeah, it looks like found footage vampire.
Suck? When you can always predict the tagline.
Score sounds like it'd be okay, but it's
this, dude,
really
I
low
love
budget
the
as
synths
well.
I'm hearing right now too. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Go on a blind date, get stood up, meet a vampire in a bar. I mean, from a setup standpoint, I'm into it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what happened at the very beginning of the other vampire found footage movie that I love, Infected. What was it called?
You reviewed it when the channel
Afflicted.
was like brand
That's
new,
what it is,
right?
yeah.
Wasn't that first season before
Yeah, I think
he
it
even
was
joined?
first season,
yeah.
but it was a found footage vampire movie that starts where a dude meets a woman in a club, and she ends up biting him.
They
and
like overseas or something.
He slowly turns over the course of the movie. This just looks like same thing happens, but then they continue to try and follow the person that bit them. So I don't know. It just doesn't look like it's my thing. You're more the vampire guy.
Oh yeah, I mean, my interest is piqued at least a little bit. I know this is one that I added to the to a calendar because I always every week update it. So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, mild curiosity if I'm going to be completely candid, but I dig the setup, so...
All right. Well, that's that. The Night is Young.
And here
so
we
let's go back.
And here we have something theatrical with a little more prominence that's being presented.
So Speak No Evil, once again, is a American remake of a film that came out 2 years ago in 2022. I did not, but I plan to.
I did.
Although I hear that the first trailer already gave away
the entire
everything of the movie.
Yeah, which is kind of disappointing because the great thing about the original film is that there is an essence of mystery as to what So there's one family, and they meet another family, and it's trying to wrap your head around what is potentially up with this other family, good or bad, or just socially awkward, or whatever. The trailer for, I mean, McAvoy looks great in this. You'll see in a moment without spoiling anything. The first film is the original is dark as hell, man.
Yeah.
And
well, I've seen recently an article that said that this one is a bit different, plays out a bit different than, than the original. I was like, after 2 years, I would hope so too. But I do want, it is on my list. It's one I'm going to try and watch with Morgan at some point.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I think it would, with the fact that it incorporates kids into the fact, I think you guys would each, you know, find some hit in the feels and some cringy sort of stuff there.
So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Please, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, plus she's awesome, dude. I think Mackenzie Davis is her name. If I remember.
We're all good. Anything we can get you? No, we'll just be a minute.
We can't let on. Yeah, we can't look stressed or scared. Just have to go out there and be completely normal.
Not beating around the bush at all. Oh yeah, he's ripped now, dude.
Well, he was for the freaking.
Oh yeah, the Split. Yeah.
You have to come and visit us. The West Country, really, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's so quiet around here. Don't even have any neighbors.
Yeah, his wife. I've seen a number of things too. Right there talking, but I can't remember who the hell she is.
Please, could you stop telling my daughter what to do?
You don't criticize other people's children. You should say sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry, Louise.
Louise, is there anything you'd like to say?
No.
Jesus.
Cold water therapy, proven to boost the immune system.
And we didn't bring our swimsuits.
Oh, that's all right. You can keep your knickers on.
You shouldn't be shy, Louise. Got a great body.
Oh, thank you.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
I admire you. Louise is a great woman.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a family like yours.
Mom, something's not right with him.
No! What is wrong with you? I want to back up the car, and I want to leave now.
Oh no! That is really bad luck. I know we can both be
a bit much. You're going to kill us. He went dead. Mom?
Out here, you're either predator or you're prey.
I need you to be brave. You guys have been
just a breath of fresh air. Well, that is very sweet of you to say.
Man,
I just realized who McAvoy's wife is. So it's the girl from Stop Motion and from The Nightingale. Yeah.
Well, it looks awesome.
It does look really, and the original film is really good.
I can't wait to see it, and that's what I've heard. McAvoy just looks like he's killing it in this role. So
yeah,
I'll definitely be watching the new one ahead of this one, or I'm sorry, the old one ahead of this one, just to see the differences and stuff. But yeah, I still really want to see this because, oh, man, McAvoy being crazy is just too good to not watch.
Yeah, and obviously some things are revealed in this trailer, but at least in the original film, there is a twist that ups like the surprise factor of the extent of what's going on without, you know, spoiling anything. So
good.
This looks very adeptly put together, man. I actually think the production values look higher than they did on the original film.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah. So.
All right, well, cool.
Yeah, bring it,
so
man.
That's it. Speak No Evil 2024. And that's going to do it for the rest of the trailers.
Just in time for our Complianos with this one. September.
So thank you guys very much for watching. Let us know any or all of your thoughts on any or all of the trailers in the comments down below. Thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel the way that you do. Until next time, though, I've been Cecil Laird.
And Gracias up and Jaime Fuego.
And remember, stay scared.